The Hollywood Reporter says that the late actress Carrie Fisher will appear in the next Star Wars movie. Director J.J. Abrams says footage from Star Wars Episode 7 will be used in next year's Episode 9 to conclude the Skywalker storyline. Fisher died in 2016, shortly after completing the filming for Star Wars Episode 8. The next installment in the series is due to be released in December 2019. Portuguese soccer star Cristiano Ronaldo has reached a settlement with Spanish authorities over charges of tax evasion. The settlement requires Ronaldo to pay $22 million in back taxes and fines for failing to declare earnings from 4 years' worth of advertising contracts. Ronaldo was also sentenced to years in prison, but he won't spend time behind bars due to a Spanish law that spares first-time tax offenders.
As I was saying, nobody expects you to be Bill Mitchell overnight. The most important thing to remember is his general presence.
Presence.
Right. Now, whenever he stands at a podium, President Mitchell always has one hand in the pocket of his coat.
That's at a press conference. Otherwise, they're almost always on the podium.
No, I'm not certain about that.
Oh, yeah, don't you remember the convention speech? An America stronger than the one we were given. An America prouder than the one we found. Right there.
Well, you might recognize that scene. It's from the 1993 movie Dave, about a man who finds himself impersonating the president. Well, now producers in Washington, D.C. have adopted the Oscar-nominated film into a musical. Ed O'Keefe has more.
To the chief, he's the one we all say hail to.
Dave is based on a simple premise.
God bless America!
Anybody in America can become president, and here's what might happen if they did. The movie debuted in 1993.
Just get rid of the grin. You look like a schmuck.
Kevin Kline is that unsuspecting schmuck who happens to look a lot like the president. He's asked to be a secret stand-in, but when the real commander-in-chief has a stroke, Dave gets stuck in the job.
Is this legal?
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Maybe it's not legal per se. But
now Dave sings about his presidential predicament. The musical retelling of the movie debuted in Washington this week, introducing the phony but well-meaning executive to a new generation.
I'm very excited because this is the first time I've interviewed a president and a first lady together.
Oh my gosh, I know.
We're here to please.
Drew Gelling and Mamie Perry. Star as Dave and the real First Lady in the production that debuted
Zachary Tyler. In politics, there's a lot of very specific hand movements that get used. It's like the chop, like the side chop.
Producers have been Tina Landau says the feel-good story. Tina Landau says the
So we have found that it remains timely.
In response to the play.
Vote.
After all, the real White House is just 2 musicals find their legs and notes. for you.
7. Nothing here is very strange. Some new ideas. Don't fear change.
The goal is that eventually Dave and his singing staffers will make it to Broadway. But Gelling